Hello everyone, what's going on? So today I have a significant development out of China that has major implications for the future of automotive and tech sector. China Ministry of Industry and Information Technology and the Ministry of Public Security have jointly announced the first batch of models approved for pilot L3 autonomous driving on the public roads. L3 or conditional automation means the car can handle most driving tasks, but the human driver must be ready to take over when prompted. This is a critical step in the commercialization of self-driving technology. Now, here is the headline that should grab every investor's attention. NIO is the only new energy vehicle company appearing on this initial list. The first batch appears to be heavily weighted towards established domestic players like Chang'an and some joint ventures. For NIO, this is a massive win and a profound validation of their R&D strategy. Their inclusion means that regulatory bodies have deemed their technology robust, safe, and ready for advanced real-world testing. This is not just a technological node. It's a regulatory moat being built around the company. In the autonomous driving race, regulatory approval is the ultimate bottleneck and differentiator. This pilot approval offers NIO three major advantages that will translate into financial opportunity. First mover advantage in R&D. Being among the first allow NIO to gather critical real-world data under regulatory conditions sooner than its competitors. This data advantage is priceless for quickly refining and scaling their autonomous system, potentially leading to safer, more robust L4 capabilities down the line. Second, brand perception and trust. Autonomy is all about trust. Being the only new EV company approved for the pilot creates a halo effect around the NIO brand, enhancing customers' confidence in the safety and sophistication of their technology, a key selling point in the premium segment. Third, future revenue stream. Once L3 driving is fully commercialized, it will unlock entirely new revenue stream, including software subscription for autonomous features. Getting the foundational regulatory clearance now position NIO to be one of the first companies to monetize this high margin service. This news is the latest piece in a series of positive development we have seen recently for NIO. From the crowd demand for the new ESA to engineering prowess demonstrated by the 89, all these elements point to a clear picture. NIO's significant investment in proprietary technology is starting to pay off with tangible competitive advantage. The ability to secure this explosive spot among new EV makers suggests a deep cooperative relationship with China regulatory bodies and belief from the government that new approach to ADAS is sound. For investors, the shift is focused from the short-term delivery volatility to long-term technological leadership is a powerful reason to view the stock with renewed optimism. This is a sign that NIO is building a sustainable, defensible position in the highest value segment of the EV market. So keep this in mind. In the race for autonomous driving, the companies that secure the regulatory green line first are the ones that will build the biggest lead. Today, NIO has that exclusive advantage. It's a major step forward and one we expect to see reflected in their valuation as they capitalize on this head start. Apart from that, another good news which is coming from NIOZen is this, a story that's less about market share and more about the power of innovation to capture the public imagination and with it investors' attention. Currently, company is showcasing their diverse brand portfolio, which now includes their three distinct brands, NIO, Firefly, and Lidao. But the real buzz isn't just about their expanded lineup. It's about a viral moment that speaks volume about their technological prowess. Now I want you to picture this, a car, the NIO 89, seeming dancing to music, stopping visitors in their track and becoming, according to the reports, one of the most popular area in the entire exhibition. Here, this isn't just a marketing gimmick, it's a very public, very engaging demonstration of high-level engineering, as Zhou Zun, NIO's Deputy General Manager of Anhai Province, told the Shanghai Security News. This isn't magic, but the power of technology. What exactly all of them were seeing is choreographed dance performance executed via NIO phone remote control. The car utilized three key components: the Tianxian fully active suspension, which allow for incredible precise and independent control of each wheel movement. Second, advanced lighting system, adding to the visual spectacle. And get this, even the door spoilers moving in sync to the beat. That was a demonstration of absolute millisecond level control over a vehicle mechanicals and electronic system. However, the question here is that why we are talking about a dancing car on a financial show, because it demonstrates three crucial things that should be on every investor's checklist for an EV company. First, engineering leadership. The ability to execute a demonstration like this singles deep integrated control over vehicle hardware and software. The Tianxiang suspension technology isn't just for show. It's a feature that directly translates into superior handling, safety, and comfort for consumers, setting them apart from competitors. In the EV race, the real differentiator is often in the invisible engineering. Second thing is brand power and virality. In a crowded market, attention is currency. This viral movement elevates the NIO brand, generating free media and showing a young, engaging audience that the brand is innovative and fun. It turns a static exhibition into a dynamic, unforgettable experience. Third one, ecosystem advantage. The remote control, being the NIO phone, is a subtle but critical detail. It underscores their commitment to a tightly integrated user ecosystem, where the phone, the car, and the cloud work seamlessly together. This is a strategy for customers lock in and high margin revenue opportunity down the line. In a sector that has faced volatility and frankly has been under a cloud of skepticism, this kind of innovation is a breath of fresh air. It shifts the focus from short-term delivery numbers to long-term technological vision. NIO with three-brand strategy is clearly built for scale, but scale without substance is meaningless. This dancing 89 is the substance. It's a statement that their R&D budget is translating into the world-class proprietary technology. It tells us that NIO is not just competing on price or design, they are competing on fundamental engineering excellence. So while the headline focus on entertainment, the message for investors is clear. Keep your eye on the engineers, because the company that can master the most complex technology and translate it into a compelling customer experience are the ones that are positioning themselves not just to survive but to lead the electric future. And in the end, if we will talk about this auto show specifically, analysts are saying that NIO is going to generate huge sales because they are getting a lot of attention in that show. So get ready for it. Hello everybody, what's going on? So today I want to draw your attention to a recent social media post circulating about NIO. The image captured a scene after work hours at NIO stores, and the caption sums it up. The store is packed with people, all interested in NIO ES8. In an industry where sales cycle can be long and customer sentiment shift quickly, a packed showroom isn't a good photo op. It's leading indicator of potential sales and future revenue. However, the question here is that why should investors care about the simple fact that a store is crowded? Because it speaks to the successful execution of several key strategies. First, product resonate. The crowd indicate that NIO has hit a nerve with the new ES8. This model, a premium SUV, is a cornerstone of their original brand and identity. Getting the refresh right in the terms of design, technology, and price point is critical for attracting both existing loyal customers and new high-value buyers. Second, brand power. In a crowded EV market, the fact that people are lining up after hours suggests Strong brand pull. Customers aren't just comparing specifics online, they are motivated to physically visit the store. That kind of endurance brand loyalty translates directly into pricing power and less reliance on heavy discounting. Third, NIO House store experience. NIO physical location and designed to be more than just dealership. They are the community hub, the NIO House concept. The ability of these stores to remain packed suggests the strategy of creating an engaging lifestyle focused retail experience is paying off, generating high quality leads and cementing customers' commitment. When we look at NEO, the focus has often been on the near term volatility and quest for consistent profitability. Strong demand for a high value model like the ES8 is a crucial piece of that puzzle. For NEO to achieve sustained financial health, they need volume and strong margin on their core product. Packed stores lead to orders which increase production scale, lower per unit cost of manufacturing, which is the foundational way to improve gross margin. Second, product mix. This new ES8 is a premium vehicle. A surge in sales of high-end model typically improve the overall average selling price and importantly the product mix margin. These are the sales that bring in the most revenue per vehicle sold. This snapshot of customers' buzz suggests that the company is successfully executing the essential work of generating demand for their most important vehicle. Here, I would say that the takeaway for investors is a positive one. The evidence points to robust customers' appetite for NIO's refreshed high-end offering, coupled with technological flex we saw with the ET9 active suspension and expanding three-brand strategy. NIO, Firefly, and Ledao. This real-world demand for ES8 creates a compelling narrative. It confirms that investment in R&D, brand building, and premium retail experience is translating into one thing that mattered most: paying customers. This is the momentum NIO need to accelerate its push towards sustainable profitability. Strong visual demand is the most powerful signal of a company's financial future. So keep an eye on those delivery reports in the coming month. If the enthusiasm we are seeing in the showroom translate into firm orders, NIO could be well positioned for a significant re-rating by the market. Here, I would say that once the sales will increase, then big institutions and analysts will re-rate the NIO stock price. And because of that, we will see some good momentum in it. So get ready for it. With that said, thank you so much for being here. See you in next one.